Alright YouTube, what's up? So a little bit of the aftermath here. Show y'all what's going on. Just checking out the nerd. His Merry Christmas video. That's one scary Santa Claus. Well, he's not up there right now, but I watched half of it earlier. I want to watch the rest of it. He's got some really good information on his channel, even though the videos are very retro, very different, but real good information in there. If you pay attention, you can get a lot of good tips and stuff. So shout out to the Nitro nerd, man. Badass. I love learning from you, man. And you keep it very interesting for sure. So let me turn this down a little bit. We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. Alright, so show y'all what went down today. I went ahead and took apart the NT 48.3, oiled up all the bearings, gave her a bath. She's basking in silicone. I'm using my new right here Mudslinger Amsoil. Gonna see what this is all about. It's 10 bucks, almost 11 bucks. It's pretty pricey, but we're gonna see how well it works. And went through all my bearings and everything on the truggy, and it's smooth as glass. We replaced the front A-arms a couple of days ago, but look at that. That's smooth as butter, man. And the diffs are still good, so I'm not going to mess with the center and the front because I did those not too long ago. But we are going to pull apart this one. This is the one that I'm having issues with. Everything's loose in there. I'm assuming that the bearing is bad, but we're going to take it apart here shortly once I get through with the MB 48.4. As you can see, I went ahead and pulled everything apart, replaced the front hinge pins, and replaced the front A-arms. Everything looked good. There were no nothing was bent. The shock tower's not bent. It just naturally sits back a little bit like that. I wasn't sure. I think Sean commented too, it looked bent, but it's not. So took everything apart, pulled the electronics out, cleaned everything. I'm kind of cleaning as I go. I still need to clean this up, but I did clean the inside of the differential housing, diff case, and cleaned the bearings and oiled the bearings and everything. So we're good there. Everything looks good. No damage. We're switching everything over to a bashing mode in the Techno buggy. So I changed the pills here all to center. I did have them over and down. I had a race set up as told to me by Raja, and we're changing all that now. The only race buggy that I'm going to keep specific for the track is going to be the MB X5, the Mugen here. It's still set up in track mode, but we're going to go ahead and go bash mode with the MB 48.4. So cleaned everything up here. I'm not done. I'm going to work my way back. We'll do the center next, and then the rear. We're going to do 50K in the front right here, TLR, 50K in the front, 100K in the center, and 50K in the rear. So we've already started. I pulled the front diff apart, cleaned everything, and filled it with 50K. So we're letting that set to get all the bubbles out of it. Then we'll put it back together, and we'll get the front clip put back on after I clean everything up. One of my shock, not sure which one it was, might have been on the truggy. One of my shock mounts was loose as well. That one's a little loose. Yeah, I think it's this one right here. But once I get done with the MB 48.4, we'll go ahead and see what's going on in this diff, and I'll update you guys on that. What else? Took all my front servo saver and steering assembly out. clean all the bearings up and everything. The front universal was bent a little bit. I bent it back. She's good to go. I'll probably end up picking up some new ones here pretty soon. Or I may go, since we're going to be bashing with it, I may go back to the light and drive cups with aluminum front and rear dog bones. I have the front aluminum dog bone here on the truggy, and I can't find the rear one though. So if you guys know, and I've asked this before, I haven't got any responses. If anybody knows where I can get the aluminum rear dog bone for the Techno and for the truggy and the buggy, also on the what was it? It was right on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, if anybody knows where I can get the aluminum dog bones for the truggy and the buggy, let me know if you could. There was something else I forgot. I've been meaning to order also the Fast Eddie dog bone and gear grease, but I keep forgetting about it. I'll probably order some tonight, but for now we'll go ahead and use the Lucas Red and Tacky. And the only other thing that happened, it broke, totally broke the hinge pin in the front, this one. So I replaced both of them, and I replaced this one. I didn't replace this A-arm here, but I replaced this one, the one where it broke, just in case it wallowed it out or anything. It looked okay, but I replaced it anyway. And the tank, I have another leaking tank, man. It's leaking right here from this seal. I don't know why, but you can almost see it when I pull it apart. So we're going to have to go ahead and order another tank for it. But other than that, guys, we're going to get everything back into a bash mode. I'm off tomorrow, so I can work kind of late tonight. Hopefully I can get the buggy all squared away, but we won't be able to run it until we get a new tank. And but I will get her cleaned up and get her all set up for strictly bashing. But we still have a race kit here, so if I want to hit the track, I can. We'll use the MBX5, and you know, whenever I get someone to go out on the track with me. But for now, we're just gonna stay strictly bash mode right now, I guess. But anyway, we'll get this taken apart, and I'll let you guys know what's going on in there. But I think that's it as far as you know, we bashed earlier, and now we're repairing everything. So I have no problem with it. I have no problem with repairing items that break. That's part of bashing. But I'm not gonna. I refuse just to go back and forth in straight lines. I want to jump. I want to bash. Tomorrow, if I get something together, if I can get the truggy situated, we'll go out to the construction bash site and see if we can do some stuff out there. And I will be jumping these things again. Maybe not through the goalpost of a football field, but you know, we'll do some cool stuff. So here's a little look at the 8T. She's coming along well. I'm waiting on a few more things. I ordered the Sumo Racing skid plates. I've got those mud guards coming for the rear. The shock towers came out really nice. They look well. And the front TLR aluminum hinge pin holders. So the 8T's coming out pretty good. She's going to be a very nice RTR Losi 8T. I've put a lot of effort into it, a lot of love and dedication and money. So if Muggy Maniac liked me at all, he'd let me enter his little contest. But that'll never happen, nor do I want to. I'm doing this for me, not to show off for the Muggy. But and what's up with putting old videos up, especially Christmas, man? You can't talk to us. Never mind. I'm not going to get into bashing. But anyway, the 8T is coming along. She's looking really great. And as soon as I get these other parts in that are coming. There's some other stuff I got coming. I don't even remember everything, but definitely the mud guards. I've got the Sumo Racing skid plates for the 8T and for the Techno MB 48.4. The only one I don't have them for is the Mugen, but whatever. It's an old platform, and I almost didn't get the Sumo Racing skid plates. I was going to get the DE Racing for the Techno buggy because I want it to be lighter for the track. But now that I'm not going to be running it on the track for any, for the foreseeable future, I'm glad that I got the Sumo Racing ones. They're a little bit heavier, but they're really nice product. They're a really good skid plate. I got one off right now from the Truggy right here. They're really nice, man. But anyway, the DE Racing ones are good as well. So that's going to be about it, guys. Last video for tonight. If I can get something that I can run tomorrow, I mean, I can always run the Hyper 7 here with the LRP 32. She's ready to go. Maybe we will run it tomorrow. It's hard for me not to run something on my day off. But yeah, she's good to go. I'm trying to save it and keep it clean for my grandson. He's coming for New Year's. But I can always clean it up as long as I don't tear it up. But anyway, guys, I think that's it. Got my pipes hanging over here. I went ahead and pulled them off. We're going to do a little better job on the pipe hangers. Try and get them a little sturdier. That whole thing turned. I was like, what the hell is that? Smoke was coming from under the body, and it was because the pipe was turned up. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get back to work and finish up these diffs for the buggy, and then I'll get into the Truggy rear clip, see what's going on in those differentials. So till then, guys, it's the evening on Christmas 2019. Just like earlier, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I hope that everybody has a great new year coming up, and everybody is prosperous. Everybody gets what they want in the RC community. Heck, I'm going to try over this next year to get into a few electric truggies. Not necessarily buggies. I really don't like the E-word buggies, but I want to get a basher like that Creighton 8S, man. That thing is cool. I've looked at it in person. It's not real technical. I mean, it's straightforward basher, man, but it's heavy duty and it's bad to the bone. So we'll see. If I do get into electrics again, that was probably something I would get strictly for a bashing situation. I want a bigger, like a 5th scale or whatever they call those. But definitely, if I do, I'm going to be getting the Max Amps batteries. That's something that I wish I would have gotten back when I had my X-Max and my E-Revos and stuff like that. They're really pricey, but the Max Amps batteries are the best of the best. They're the most expensive too. So, but anyway, guys, that's going to be about it. Remember, guys, especially right now, going into the new year, make sure we treat people the way that you would want to be treated. And we'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. I'm out.